Good morning. I'm trying something new this time. I am doing a live video on YouTube Live, and then we'll link that in as something you can go back and view instead of doing this as a recorded video and then loading it up. If you notice that there are any differences that are problematic, please shoot me an email. I know it may seem like you're not supposed to give your professors feedback, but although I would ask you to be kind in how you do it, it's essential that I know what your experience is because we're all working from different resources. We're all working with different technology. So some have Macs, some have desktops, some have laptops, et cetera. And so anything you're experiencing, I can't promise I'll be able to mediate against it or mitigate it, but I would definitely like to try. So if you find that this kind of video doesn't work as well as the other kind of video, just shoot me an email and I'd be glad to know that. Just spent an hour and a half in my first ever virtual office hours. And one student showed up, which was super exciting. So thank you for showing up, Julie. I want to remind you that every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I am in those virtual office hours from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. And if it says that I'm away when you come in, I've just run to the bathroom really quickly. You wouldn't think that that needed to happen if it's only an hour and a half, but if I'm honest, it does sometimes. And so if it says I'm away, I'm going to be right back. When you come into the virtual office hours, and everyone has this link on the left-hand side where you have the navigation panel that includes your grades and your content area, et cetera, it'll say virtual office hours. You click that, boom, you're in. But when you come in, once you've given permission, your audio and your video are on. And we are all there instead of just I am there. So you're entering a literal classroom that may have a whole lot of students in it or may have no one in it. So that's just a little heads up. If you know that you have a question that needs to be taken care of privately, shoot me an email and I will send you an invitation to a private meeting on Zoom. Zoom will require you to answer yes to a few questions, but it's going to let you in with no problem. And it'll be just you and me talking. So if that's something that you need, just shoot me an email and we'll work out a time to do that. And I'll send you an invitation to do that so that it's just a couple clicks on your computer. One other thing to remind you of before I let you go get busy doing the things you're doing. I'm answering emails every single day. I'm not answering on Saturday and Sunday more than once a day, but I am checking my email every single day. And during the week, I'm checking my email over and over all day long of a typical work day. So from like 9 to 4. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I am prioritizing things that are required for people to be able to go forward with what they're doing. So if you have just kind of a general question about managing anxiety, I'm happy to answer that. It's going to come after the questions that are about getting the homework done. Not because it's not as important to deal with your anxiety. In fact, it's probably required to be able to do the homework well, but because the students who are dealing with issues of homework are having really simple issues that can be dealt with right away. And the anxiety issues are a little deeper. Again, I am totally happy to help you find resources for all of those other interpersonal things too. I'm not saying don't share or ask about those, but I'm also saying that the priority will be getting answered the emails that are about mundanity. So if you don't know that word, you won't be surprised. Those of you who have been in class with me in person, you need to go look it up. Mundanity, mundanity. I spelled that wrong. You can figure it out. And finally, one more thing, which I am not remembering right now. So virtual office hours. Zoom is private and can be done at any time if that's what you need. And the other thing is completely escaping me, so it's obviously not required for you to get the work done that you need to between now and Wednesday, when I will load up a video that addresses the ways that a lot of folks got the annotations either wrong or off base. Again, your grade is going to be 100 no matter what if you submit the work and you submit it on time. Please do your absolute best, because then I take you from the best you can do to even better than that, instead of here's the least I can do. And now Lori only made me this much better because she couldn't give me feedback on my best effort. So do your best and this is not going to negatively impact your grade at all if you are struggling with the annotations coming back from spring break. Oh, I remembered it. Fantastic. The final thing that I want you to know is that in the Please Help Me document that I have loaded into all of the Blackboard sections, there's information on who you can contact if you need information on getting a computer to borrow, and if you need help getting internet service. I am here to tell you this is going to be a wild ride from now until the end of May. But the first thing you need to understand is you have to have reliable internet service to be able to get through what's going to happen in all of your courses from now till the end of May. So we have put together a list of resources you have to get free access to the internet. You are not required to go purchase internet access at this crisis moment, but you are required to do the few steps it takes to get yourself free access since that is available to you. And this is the only way we have to communicate right now. So I wish you well. I wish you wellness, you and all of your family and friends. And if there's anything I can do for you, I hope to see you in virtual office hours tomorrow morning or hear from you via email. Take good care.